Okay, I got a new video cooking. Go to the back. And we're going to look at some stuff. Right now, on this meter, it says we're pumping in 555. It's fluctuating all over the place, watts. 462, 515. So you can see it there, 502 watts. To date, from when we first put these meters in, we've used, or into the batteries, we've put in 698 kilowatts, if I'm reading this right. So that's quite a bit. I wonder how much that would cost at the power company. Now the meters, this one's turning off and on, this one's turning off and on, and this one's turning off and on pretty regularly. Now this one's turning off and on. So right now we're putting in 34 amps, or 472 watts. This one is the 110. On 110 we've used 491 kilowatts. And we're currently using 204 watts of energy. We've got 15.6 amps going out and 203 watts, if these meters are right. On DC, that's all the lights in the house and quite a few other things. We've used, since these meters were put in, 123 kilowatts. We're currently using 33 watts at 2.53 amps. I know Sue's got the bathroom light on, and I've got these lights on. I'm going to keep track of this. I might just reset these today, because I don't know exactly when we hook these meters up, to see how much we use. But I have a feeling these panels are really paying for themselves. These are the CM3024Z charge controllers. You find them on eBay. And there's quite a few different ones, but make sure you get the 3024Zs if you're going to get them. Don't get any of the others. But it's really up to you. Some of them are good, some of them are junk. These seem to work really well. Our shunt down here isn't even warm. It's just maybe slightly warm, not very bad at all. Our inverter I got off Amazon, Sue found it. It's a PowerTech On. PowerTech On pure sine wave inverter, and it works pretty good. It's a PS1004. It's been going for pretty close to a year, because we've had the freezer in the living room on that for a long time. Plus we've been charging power tools and everything off that inverter. Most of this stuff, like I said before, I've got most of this stuff off Amazon. All these came off Amazon. The fuse holders came off Amazon. The junction blocks all came off Amazon. Just seeing if there's any heat anywhere. And there's really not. That one might have something going on. I need to tighten it down. I've got this one set up for a load. so that it turns on the outside light on that wall, the north side outside light at night for the dogs. But none of these other shunts are even warm at all. There's just a little bit of heat on that one, but not very much. The wires are all cool. I checked the batteries a little bit ago. They're not even bubbling. Well, last night the power in the living room, that meter that I put in up there, it didn't drop below 12.4 volts, and it has been getting down to 12.2 and 12.1. So I'd say the batteries are getting a full charge. It actually started cycling early this morning. This one's still not on, that one's not on, and that one's not on. So I have 3 of them that aren't even on right now. But they started cycling at about, I think it was probably 11 o'clock when we finished putting in that last panel. So it's only noon now, and everything's charged. I don't think it's going to need much more. But we've got 38. It's back up to 40, down to 36. This is really interesting, though. I've never really paid attention to the watt side. I've been watching the amps mainly just to see what I'm putting in. But 500, that's just 3 panels that are actually working up there right now. If that's right, if that meter's right. And I'm losing a little bit in the wires on this one, because I had to use a Y cable, and this is 10 gauge wire. But nothing anywhere has got any heat to it at all. Just a little bit on that one. I'll check and make sure this cable's tight. It looks like I might have pinched the insulation, and that'll cause it to heat up if I don't have it tight on the insulation or on the wire part. So I'll fix that real quick. But we're looking pretty good for power. I do want to find some better. I've got some fuses up on the roof, but I need to find better fuses for here. I need to find about a 25 amp for these. Maybe not even that big. So I'm gonna tie this wire up. That needs to be tied up. That one goes to the east wall. East wall right now is 14.6 amps. It'll shut back off here in a minute. The roof has nothing, and the roof has nothing. And this one just turned back on. It was off. It's at 17 amps. So the east and the 2 roofs with 3 on them are turning off and on. And this one's turning off and on just a little bit faster, and this one's actually staying on, and it's only got 1.9 amps on it. So, pretty cool. Now I can get started with other stuff. I want to work on that wall in the bedroom, and we bought a bunch of storage boxes, so I'm going to put stuff in the storage boxes and put it up on this shelf in here, all the bolts that we don't need. This is my solar panel bolt wagon. Right now I'm going to get them all off of there and get them sorted and get them in storage boxes and put away. So these, like we say, are the Trojan L16E-AC deep cycle. There's 10 of those all wired together real nice. But you can't smell anything in here, and they're not even gurgling at all. They should last a long, long time. I need to get with Trojan, or the place where I bought them, and ask them about water, what I should put in when they need them, and I need to get a hydrometer also. I don't have one. So, anyhow, back to work. Okay, we finished up the solar panels yesterday, and I did a little bit about the amp gauges, and actually somebody asked me about that, if the inverter shows how much amperage we've used. The inverter itself doesn't. I've got a really bad something going on in my throat, so it's hard to talk. But anyhow, I painted this today. Went to town, got paint, and did this one also. And they look pretty darn good. It matches the gutters, matches the roof. From down there, way down there, there's a alleyway where you can see the house from the road if you really look. And you can't see the house from the road. It's just amazing. I'm gonna keep going. I got some 2x4s there. Not gonna do anything else today, but tomorrow I am going to get a shelf built in the back where I can put some of the big stuff, the drywall lift and stuff like that. But I'm gonna give up for the moment. Got my bow down here finally. I'm gonna give up and just sit down and relax for a while. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm putting up that shelf today. I'm going to use the old siding that we've taken off the outside of the house up there along that. Give it a little, having a little wood up there might help it keep from falling down. It's a little bit of patchwork, but it'll be behind everything, so it's hidden. But that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to have to go to town because I need something for my printer really bad. I need to print something today, and I can't do it. So, back to work. Okay, I got the deck for the storage thing put together. It's going to be just a little bit taller than me. I can walk under it, no problem. If you're taller than me, you're just going to have to duck. So, going up. Okay, shelf is up. I'm going to head to town and come back, and then I'll start sorting stuff and getting it all up there. It's pretty solid. I actually climbed up on it, and it ain't going anywhere. So, back to work. Okay, since I'm going to be working in here next, I brought the wood in here. I think I might just start on that wall and get it done. That door is an issue. Sheldon's tore it up, jumping on it. I got a bunch of stuff sorted and just stuffed up there temporary. So I know where it's all at. I labeled some of the boxes. I know what's in most of them. We're going to put it all in those plastic boxes up there. Just getting stuff out of the way for the moment. I'm going to take the dogs and take all these boxes to the dump and probably give up for the night. I'm tired. So I'll get this one published here sometime tonight. Y'all have fun.